Hello, welcome to today's daily recap. It is January 11th, 2021. We'll start with GJ and we'll go into gold. GJ is still super choppy. Volume isn't completely there on GJ besides this move that we saw late into New York, like after 9 a.m. Eastern. Price came down, found support, and then we started pushing up. But as you can see during London, it was very like volume was super dead. There was no momentum in the market, right? So any levels that there was not being respective as maybe could have been if there was volume, right? But yeah, we did find support here. There is a level at 141. It's like an hourly supply structure level right here. So we got that. We got to see how price reacts there. If it does go up, then it could retest the previous highs, but it has to get past 141.2 first, right? But other than that, maybe we could see something like this sells down, but who knows? Just gonna be observing these levels. It's also 141.5, and then the daily supply. I don't like GJ price action currently, but we're gonna be watching and seeing what could develop over the next few days. Watching and observing it during pre-London and seeing if we can set up for some nice moves. But maybe this is a higher low to push up if we can get past these levels in between, right? As you can see, there's that level right there. Have to push above these highs and then we can go higher. But otherwise, I'm going to be staying away from GJ, just observing right now. We only have to take moves at the highest quality moves. So yeah, then for us to play up, right? Maybe we'll go down, create a support somewhere, and then go up, or this could act as an area for sells, and then down. This would be a sell range, and if we broke this further down, but otherwise, currently it looks like it's a higher low out of what we have right now. That's what it looks like. But for higher low to be formed, you see how it comes down, retrace, and then we go. So maybe we'll get a retrace and then it'll go up, right? Or, but it would it has to get past this level here. Just gonna move this out of the way here, right? I have to get past all that, and then it can go up. Other than that, staying away from GJ. Gold is still consolidating. It's still ranging in this area. So there's this structure on gold right here. And I talked about this in the analysis that we're going to see next couple of days are going to be ranging. Like you see how we range for so long, like 14 days, 4-day range here, 3 days here, like another 6 days. So after a 1300 pip move, it was evident that we're going to retrace, right? Price was going to consolidate. So pushed up, and then yesterday during Asian, price went all the way down, found support. You can see found support, created support here, and then pushed up in New York. Price hit this resistance, and so the supply right here, and you can even just draw like this supply. Once it broke below here, 7:15 a.m., you could have entered here because those are the lower highs being made. So you see various lower highs made at the supply level here, minor supply, lower high, lower high, lower high. Once it broke past here, break a structure right here, retest entry on sells here. If you didn't get the entry here, if you got the entry here, like 51, your stop loss could have been like 54, right? Or could have entered here once it started picking up. And then down, sells all the way down to here, 1930, right? That would be near range. And then as you can see, the buys from there, we got price tapped exactly this level, which is the wick area from the 15-minute. As you can see right there, this area, 15-minute, 30-minute, I think. Yeah. So price came down and then retested it, tapped it, pushed up higher low, and then it pushed back up 120 pips. So I personally, I'm not looking to trade gold until it's ready to move again. And what does that mean? Ready to move? There's two possible scenarios we went over in the analysis. Check it out if you haven't. First is we get bad USD data, right? And USD is losing strength, retest, and then we can go up, right? And then this would be a clean structure break. Since this is structure here, I'm taking into account these wicks, but anything above it, if the move is down, that's better sell price. So it would have to break above this market structure, retest, and go up for buys to be validated for me. And monitoring intraday action to see bullish, or if we were going to go down, maybe we'll go up, grab liquidity, right? And then maybe later on set up for a move down, break a structure, retest. So we'd have to break past this structure in order to go further down, but that's only if USD gains strength, right? So we're monitoring this. Currently we have highs being made, but as you can see, we had a low, higher low. This looks like a higher low. So if something like this was to happen, we break past here, retest, continue up. This would be such clean buys, right? First we could go up here, then up here, here, right? So you know what I mean? So you gotta wait for market structure to develop. And currently this to me looks like price is accumulating, right? We're creating a low, higher low, retest of that same higher low. So it's possible that once it's done, there's enough volume in the market, enough orders that we can go up. Otherwise, it could just as easily be consolidating to gain more momentum for the downside. And then at that point, you would have to break past this low right here. And if you broke past this low, test and then continue down. So those are the two things I'm watching out for. I'm not trading any of these ranges in between. I like waiting for gold to set up. As you can see, these ranges are tradable. Just depends on what you're looking for and what type of setups you trade. I'm personally waiting for gold to make to set up for its move and then get in on that. But thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day. That's everything, and take care.